What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread, GhostPicksATS.com, coming to you for September the 28th, Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. As always, this is my favorite day of the week, MLB-wise, and want to give kind of a shout-out to everyone that's been following me on my journey with Ghost Picks ever since becoming fully exclusive. I was behind the scenes for a while before I was brought out to the public. As you guys know, I've told this story a few times as to how Jimmy ran across me and the year and more of scouting me, and the one sport that he recognized me on, which was Major League Baseball, and then seeing what I did in football and basketball, as well as NHL, that pushed him over the edge to ultimately recruit me and bring me on. And it's been a great journey thus far, but it's bittersweet today that this is probably going to be my last MLB regular season day for 2018. For everybody that's been on my MLB season package, can't thank you guys enough. We've had a really good run together, and right now, sitting official numbers after going over them, sitting at 66.9% for the MLB regular season. That's of right now. And we still have Friday, which I'm hoping to have a big day on Friday. And then it's possible that I could have a couple of plays over the course of the weekend. But there's not a lot to play for, guys. We've got the Cubs, we've got the Brewers. My two favorite teams right now are the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Everybody knows who I pull for. That's not a secret. Lifelong, diehard, beyond obsessive fan. And we've got the magic number 3 now. Great game today again by the Chicago Cubs. Another nice win. But they really had so much inconsistency over the course of the last 2 weeks that this is going to come down to the very end. And I find it just very, very hard to believe that Detroit's going to give too much of a fight and anything really to the Brewers. So it's going to be a very hard-fought battle to the end. I mean, the Cubs have already clinched postseason, as well as the Brewers. It's who's going to take the Central and who's going to lock in, home field advantage for wild card. But this could very well be my last MLB regular season day. So for everybody that's been on my package, it's been a great run. Obviously, I'll be communicating with you guys personally after today as to whether or not we will have plays over the weekend. Otherwise, I do have a small MLB postseason package that you can purchase. But for any of you guys that have already questioned me on jumping on NCAA college football or NFL, college basketball, whatever, you sign up now. I'm going to give you the MLB postseason absolutely free, just to keep you rolling in MLB until the very, very end. So go Cubs. Let's do a quick recap, do the quick promos, and I'm going to give you, being that this may be my last free play that I'm going to give you in Major League Baseball for the regular season of 2018, in which we hoped to finish out the season as a whole. Like I said, 70% was the goal. I need the Cubs to clinch so we can still go for that 100% early season prediction for all the division champions, and we're very close. But Cubs got to clinch for us to be 100%. So anyway, let's get started today. Yesterday I gave you a free play on over 9.5 with Cleveland and Kansas City. The play absolutely blew up in my face. There was not a stat you were going to look at in this game and tell me that the under was a better play. But of course, I also preach don't play teams that have no value because they're not playing for anything. If you're going to play a game like that, you play the total, because that's really the only edge you're going to be able to find. Well, the edge today or yesterday was in the total and the over, based on ERAs, based on the way the bullpens were set up to go into today, and it absolutely blew up in my face. It did. I own up to it. It was a free play loss, and apologize to all the viewers, but hey, losing is part of this industry too. It's not a big part of what we do, but losing happens. So that was a loss, and then we get into the premium plays that I released, privately to all my paying clients. And our, big play in Major League Baseball today was going to be on the Houston Astros. And the game got postponed, so no call there. And then we had a play on the North Carolina Tar Heels. We took the big number, and we took them as an underdog. And if you go back and watch the video that I did giving all of my season win totals, early season predictions, season win totals for college football, you can go back and watch that video. Great information. 9 free season win total picks that I gave. Go back and review that. That way you'll kind of get an idea of where my head's at. Even still now, I'm still holding true to a lot of what I predicted as far as that. And it may give you some free information going forward for what we've already done thus far in the season. You'll see teams that I had in there that have won, lost, so on and so forth. So make sure you go check that out. And I'll try to remember to drop a link in the description below for that, so you can go check it out. A little bit of a longer video, but a ton of free information that'll definitely give you an advantage second half college football, for at least where my head's at. And in college football, we're rolling. But that play didn't come through. Miami blew the doors off of them. Had that game been in Chapel Hill, do I think North Carolina would have won? No. Do I think it would have happened a little bit differently? Probably. I'm not impressed with Miami. And beating North Carolina by 80 wouldn't have impressed me. North Carolina sucks. But even pre-Mark Rich era at Miami's never impressed me. They're always a team that they go out there, they build some wins, they build some momentum, they get overvalued. They're like in Oklahoma. They get some wins together, not a good conference, not a good division, and suddenly they're a top 10, top 5 greatest team in the world type caliber, at least per ESPN standards. I'm still not impressed with Miami. This win didn't impress me. I just took the points, and knowing that North Carolina has the talent to keep a game like that within, 3 touchdowns. And they just didn't do it. If that play was happening again tomorrow, I still feel like North Carolina would be able to keep that game within 3 touchdowns. But hey, Miami blew the doors off of them. That was a loss. And then we had the Minnesota Vikings. The official, line that I played, that I got, was +7 on the Minnesota Vikings. Pushed it out, and then the conversation was looming through about 95% of my clients as to, because they know what I say, my rule of thumb, when to buy a hook for favorites and underdogs. And it rings true every single game in the NFL when you hit a certain number, 7 being one of those numbers. So you take my rule, you buy it up to 7.5, which I did. You won by the hook. That's why it's so important to to buy that hook, whether you're buying down or buying up, depending on whether you're on the favorite or the dog. In the NFL, lines are a lot sharper than most people believe. I had people today texting me and emailing me after I pushed this play out saying, you're taking a team, you're fading a team that is right now, what they put on the field and what you've seen is top level Super Bowl contender, versus a team that started off hot out of the gate and then gave up an embarrassing loss as a 17-point favorite to essentially the worst team in the NFL. How do you go in less than a week to fading that team and even having any faith to take Minnesota on the road? Why is the line only 7? Guys, lines in NFL are a hell of a lot sharper than any other sport you're going to find. You just got to pay attention to what the talent really is. We don't know everything about these teams and what they're truly made of overall. But Minnesota's a good team, so is St. Louis, but they're a lot more similar than you might think. And I think coming down to the end of the season, you're going to see these teams sitting neck and neck in a lot of ways. So that's why we took it. You bought the hook up like I preach. In these situations, in the NFL, you had a nice winner on the hook. So that was our day. It was a small day. Promos, myself and Jack, we are going to continue our duo. I had some people jump on today. We've got a lot going on this weekend. We've got a big slate for Friday, MLB, college football. We've got a big Friday, even a CFL play. I have not released a CFL play in going on 4 weeks. I've got a big CFL play for Friday. It's something that I have been kind of zoned in on since last week because I've still been following the CFL. Nothing, and I've still played the CFL personally, not as heavy as I was at the beginning of the season, but still been following it heavy. And last week, looking future week ahead, I circled this game. Everything kind of fell the way we thought it would. I like it. Big CFL play tonight. We got Major League Baseball. Again, could be my last official MLB day, guys. The season ends this weekend. This could be my last day of it for the regular season. And then, obviously, we've got some college football going on. But big day for college football on Saturday for myself and Jack. I have my play of the year going. We've got, I don't know Jack's full card. I do know one play that he has officially, which is a nice underdog play. I've got some dog plays. Big Sunday we've got going on that we haven't really discussed, what plays that we're going to take, but we have, in a roundabout way, discussed certain teams. And I know Jack's got a big day planned as well as I. $125, both cappers with top tier. You will get my play of the year. It won't be labeled, as I preach over and over again. Red alerts are not included. Play of the year, play of the month, all red alert plays not included. But you'll get the play. It just won't be labeled. The $125 is the easiest price of admission you'll ever pay for what a weekend this is going to be. The volume that you're going to get, the winners that you're going to get, the dogs that you're going to get, and the fantastic weekend that we're going to have that we are both ecstatic about. So make sure you jump on that $125. It's not going to be on the website because this was kind of like a whim, fly by the seat of the pants type thing that we were going to extend. So we decided it late on Thursday night. Right now, it's 4:40 in the morning. I just got up 40 minutes ago. Alarm went off at 4. I'm grinding. I'm ready to go. Let's kick fucking ass today. Go jump on that. Either contact me at chase.ghostpicksats@gmail.com, contact Jack, call him, whatever you want to do. Get with one of us. We'll get an invoice sent to you, and we will start absolutely murdering your book on Friday. So that play of the year, $49.99, and I'm going to make a very... Jimmy's going to think I'm crazy, but I ran it by him. Somebody asked me today, listen, if I buy your play of the year and it loses, will you refund my money? So I've thought about it. We've had a couple of refundable plays in the past. Actually, both of my play of the years that I have promoted in the past, one being NBA, one being Major League Baseball, they were $99 a piece, and they were fully refundable. But both of them won, so we didn't refund anything. But I started thinking to myself, I've got players that bet anywhere from $100 a game to 10 dimes a game. So let's just say, for instance, that your average bet's $5,000, 5 dimes. Well, you want to buy this play of the year and put your typical 5 dime bet on it. And guys, what I'm telling you, it's a play of the year. That doesn't mean if you're a 1 dime bettor, you put 5 dimes on this game because your bankroll can't afford it. You still play what you can afford, what your bankroll allots for you. Anyway, so let's say you're a typical 5 dime bettor or a dime bettor, whatever. We'll just say a dime. You call in. You get the $49.99 play of the year. And in the off unlikely chance that this game loses, I tell you, sure, I'll refund your money. And I give you your $50 back. What does that really do for you? Not shit. You paid $50 for the game. You bet it, you lose, you get $50 back. You're still down your actual bet. Now, I've got all the confidence in the world in this play. I've already bet it. That's why I keep telling people, jump on early. Jimmy keeps preaching, jump on early. This line's going to change. It's already shifted a half point. It's going to shift again. I think it's going to shift another full point by the end of today. Jump on the play. And what I'm going to do for everybody that's already jumped on, and we've had a ton of people jump on this play, and I'm sure we'll have a ton more come Saturday morning. This package becomes unavailable at 11 a.m. Saturday morning. I'm taking it down. It's instant access. You get it. You go to the website. You click on it. You buy it. The play is there at the line that I gave it out at when it was ready over 24 hours ago. But what I'm going to do for everybody that jumped on and the future people that are going to jump on, in the off chance that this game were to lose, and, you know, it were to bite us in the ass, every single person is going to get my full week card. So they're going to get Sunday's NFL plays all the way through next Saturday's plays, 100% free. Screw giving the $50 back, because that $50 ain't going to do anything to your bet. I'm going to put you on a week's worth of plays to make sure you're profitable. Beyond fair. But it's not going to lose. We're going to hammer this play. We're going to make some money, and we're going to kill it. So $49.99, jump on that. I've rambled way too long. Let's get you on 2 free plays. Let's start in college football. I've got 2 plays on the UCLA-Colorado game. But I'm going to start by giving you one on the side. We're getting 9.5 points with UCLA over Colorado. Colorado has a cupcake schedule. They've played nobody. They've proven themselves to nobody. UCLA's had a fairly tough schedule so far. Not the toughest, but you talk about the teams they played, like Oklahoma, a very good Fresno State team. I think that the caliber of teams that they've played going into this game, talent level goes down. When you talk about who Colorado's played, cupcake schedule, this is going to be their toughest game thus far as talent for talent, coach for coach. Chip Kelly is a good coach. It's just going to take time. He's a fast coach. He wants to play fast. He wants to cram it down your throat. He plays the Lane Kiffin style ball, the Nick Saban style ball. He wants to run it and gun it for 4 quarters and leave you gassed by halftime and leave you embarrassed by the time the final buzzer hits. We're getting 9.5 points with a team that I think is the actual better team, that just needs to find consistency, rhythm, and learn. Each player and coach needs to learn more about each other, and I think greatness can come to this team. But I'll take the 9.5 points as a premium play. UCLA underdog in a game that I can see them winning outright and in impressive fashion. It's a premium play for you. I also have a big premium play on the total of that game that if you sign up for this weekend, go to my site, go get on me and Jack. That's the best bang for your buck. Don't go to my page and buy one of mine and pay the same amount or more when you can get myself and Jack. Jump on that weekend, get my totals play in that game as well. Top tier caliber play. Oakland. Take Oakland today. Take them on the run line. They need home field advantage. They want the home field advantage to solidify a wild card. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but Oakland, what I tell you the other day, the hungriest team in baseball. Bar none, the hungriest team in baseball. And they are a fast-paced team. They are a very dominant team. And they are a team, what I tell you 6 months ago, beginning of the season, I said, that'll be the surprise team that nobody going into the season's even looking at to be good or bad. Everybody's overlooking a team like Oakland. Pay attention to Oakland. What did I tell you come the All-Star break? I told you at the beginning of the year, that was my lock for a wild card position. During the All-Star break, I told you, they're going to make wild card, but they're going to be eating up somebody's tail to potentially get a playoff spot. Well, they were doing it. Houston, yeah, they went ahead and did it just like I predicted. But look how close Oakland was. Solidify wild card. They want home field. So let's look at something real quick. Let's look at the official line real quick, because this is a top-tier caliber play. I owe it to you guys to round out my season to do something like that. The season that we've had, I love all you guys, and I'm already excited for next season. You guys know how I feel about Major League Baseball. It is my bread and butter. It is my favorite. It is the greatest sport on the face of the planet. It is the last true sport. That and NHL. It's not a soap opera like football is, even though we make a ton of money in football. You guys know what my favorite is. And, okay, minus 145. So, I tell you what, minus 145, that's below my limit. We got Fears on the Mound. Here you go. 2 plays. Take the money line. That is your official free play at minus 145 for Oakland to win this on the road against a struggling Angels team that have nothing left to play for. Mike Trout may want to get another home run or 2 this season just to do it. But and then I told you who my favorite player was at the beginning of the year to watch besides Javi Baez is, Ohtani. Can't wait to see what he's going to do in the future. But let's take him on the money line, but I also want you to sprinkle just a little bit on the run line to get you plus 120 on that. So there's 3 free plays. UCLA plus the points. Let's make sure that hasn't changed from just a few minutes ago. Nope. UCLA plus 9.5. Take that road team and then top tier caliber play, Oakland on the money line, and then just another free play for you is Oakland on the run line to get plus money. 3 free plays. We're going to have a big day today, and starting what's going to be the biggest weekend in football thus far. College, we've been rolling right along. NFL, we had a bad weekend last weekend, but we're going to make a turn. It's a complete 360 this weekend, and what's going to be the start of something that's going to blow everyone's mind, and that goes for the whole Ghost team. Go check out Derek. I got wind through a little email that Jimmy and I had that Derek's got the secret package. Jimmy's going to release something big for him. Go check out Jimmy's stuff. I know he's always running things. Go check out the whole Ghost team. But definitely jump on myself and Jack's package, $125 Friday, Saturday, Sunday with top tier. Go get on my play of the year, $49.99. If it loses, everybody's going to get a week from me for free. I don't care if there's 500 people that jump on. I'll be sending 500 people plays for 1 week for free because I'm a man of my word. Let's go out there, let's kill it. And then I keep getting questions about NHL. The promo's over. Send me an email, chase.ghostpicksats@gmail.com. I'll work out something with you if you want to do some combination stuff with football, basketball. But the $6.99 promo's over, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm sorry I said that I wasn't. I'm sticking to that. But Dee Dee, my Dee Dee. Everybody knows Dee Dee. She is a lifelong, super supportive, one of our longest running and best clients, and she made some money with my NHL last year. She's been talking to me all off season about NHL, and she is officially on my NHL season for 2018 and 19. And Dee Dee, let's fucking crush it. Good luck, God bless, grind on. A 21-minute video. I'm sure I'll get some hating on that one by my time limit haters. Who cares? Let's go out there and fucking kill it this weekend, guys. Sorry for the language, but it is, it's after 4 a.m. It's going on 5 a.m. I've been up for an hour. I've had 2 cups of coffee, and I'm jacked. Let's go.